I maybe I charged the battery for a few hours yesterday. I'm going to do it a couple more hours or a few more hours today. There we go. Yep, good. Okay, maybe if the wind's blowing the right way for the exhaust fumes to go out this way, I'll start it up a little later on. It has been going for quite a while. Anyway, I thought about it and relaxed and got my strength up for a few days. Started ripping. Ooh, there I am so far. I cut the head of the bolt off and could not do anything up in there, so I had to cut the floor out. Anyway, there's kind of what I'm looking at. There's quite a bit of rust up in here, like flaky stuff. So I'm going to drill a hole here, so a half-inch hole, so I can put a plug in it, so I can blow the rust out. Plus, it'll be there for undercoating. But when I get my metal made, I'm going to leave the square stock in here because it's good and solid. It gives me something solid to hook to. But when I make my patch to fit in there and my hole drilled, I'll make another video when I start to weld it up and fit it in place. But the floor came out pretty decent. No problem. I'm going to do this side first because my tools are over here and I don't want to spend all my time going from one side of the car to the other, back and forth. Plus the seat, only one seat can go ahead at a time, and I don't want to spend all my time moving tools and moving the seats back and forth. So I'll just concentrate on this one side. The metal that's left isn't that bad, so if I put the metal in and weld it to that metal, it's not too, it'll be fine. But yep. Yeah, pretty rough. The other mount is good. I just gotta put a rubber on the bottom and a washer and tighten her up. Make sure it doesn't go through and hit the floor. But see, when Chad put the floor in, he did a fine job as far as I'm concerned on the floor. He could have stopped right here and said, I don't want to cobble. Jim can have it back and do what he wants to do back there. But our plans at the time was this car was just going to be driven around the field. Just like it was so rough, I didn't figure I'd ever have time. Like, I still want to do my Studebaker, and I got quite a bit of work to do on the Ferrari, and the house is falling down, and Mom's house is falling down. Like, I got more than enough things to do. Oh, kitty cat. Thought you were sleeping. He will be soon. He's out sometimes in the morning for a couple hours, and then he sleeps all afternoon, and then again in the evening he's out and about. But anyway, some of this metal I'm working with here is a little bit thick, but I have quite a bit of thick metal. Like, I have like all this This is all like close to plate steel, though. Some of it is like 14 gauge. You know, a few strips of it. I don't have any 18 gauge, and here I got a few chunks like this, and that's like a 1/16 of an inch thick. There's quite a few pieces of that, and thicker stuff. So, and I got lots of drills for drilling holes. So I shouldn't have too much trouble with some of that. There are better people for this job than me, but it's kind of hard to get the car there, and it costs money. And Chad's got lots of things on the go. I don't like bothering him too much. I get there once in a while, but most of the time I stay here and just take care of my own business. But yep. Yep. Open for any kind of suggestions between now and when I get this done, but that side appears to be a little better underneath, but it's only a few minutes away from this side. Like once I cut that floor back and start bending things around, I have an idea that mount will fall out the same as this one. So after I get this one done and weld it up, I'll go over and cut that side out. The good thing about this is there's only one of these, and there's only one of those, and then those two up there might be a little easier. Yep. But I'll have to get back to you on how I make out, how I decide to bend it in around there and weld it. I'm going to try to do most of my welds from up above, but there will, same as that flanged part that comes out where the actual support is underneath, I'll have to drill holes through my floor pan that I put back down to weld the floor pan to that, because I don't want to weld everything from underneath. So when I put the actual floor piece back in, I'll have holes all through it so I can weld it down through rather than laying underneath and weld up. So it shouldn't be too bad. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys in a little while and see how I make out. See you later.